All right, gentlemen, this is going into week 2, all right, of our COVID special weeks, shall we say. We'll see how many we have in the end. But this is going to be covering from the March 22nd through March 28th. Again, your class, to make it simple for you, runs Saturday or Sunday through Saturday. So it finishes on the first day of the week and ends on the last day of the week, just so you guys can keep track of it. Okay, this week is a little different from your first week. Your first week, all you really had was a video from me, a check-in quiz, and your home prep. If for some reason you missed that, make sure that you go and do those. Okay, it's relatively important for that, and also that's what your attendance is based on, is whether or not you do the assignments each week. So beyond just a grade, it also covers your attendance. So please go and do it. Okay. So this week, what we've got is our first activity report. Now, again, the activity report is nice and simple, nice and direct. Okay, all it is an hour and a half of physical activity during the week. It just needs to be split up into 2 days. Any 2 days during the whole 7 days, starting on Sunday all the way through to Saturday. Okay, any 2 days, take it apart, all right, and do part of that hour and a half of physical activity. Now, if you want to, you're more than welcome to spread it over more than 2 days. Spread it over 5, 6, 7 days. Totally fine. Just make sure you're having some physical activity for that prospect, okay? So the way to report it is very, very easy, very, very direct, okay? All you do is download that specific report that I have there waiting for you, okay? And then you fill in the dates of when everything's getting going. All right, you put on what day or how many hours per day that you did physical activity, all right, and then describe the specific physical activity. I'm being very, very loose with the concept of physical activity here. I know some of you are stuck at home and can't leave. I understand that. That is no reason not to be physically active, though, okay? Now, if you were actually sick, by all means, you can cut the physical activity. Just, make sure that we have the school knows that you are actively sick with either corona or whatever other sundry illness that you may have in this time, all right, as normal. By that means, then you're fine, all right, until you feel better. But if you're not, then we need you to be active and doing things, okay? And this is the simplest, most direct way of doing it. All right, so for this week especially, I'm going very, very general with it. Anything that you can call physical activity is fine. All right, now, again, one person mentioned they were stuck in their house. That's fine. You don't have to go outside, walk, run, things like that. That's okay. Run in place for 5-10 minutes. That'll get things going. All right. You can do jumping jacks. You can do sit-ups, push-ups. Any of those things are viable options. Lifting cans of soup. Okay. That's a viable option. Those are all things that you can do that are physical activity, and I will accept it. Okay. Whatever needs to be done, is what we're going for at this point, okay? Now, moving on. Now, this week, I may do some adjustments later on, but this week I wanted to see how it goes so we can just finish things up nice, tidy little bow, okay? And I wanted to go ahead and finish and close out our Chapter 8. We had almost completely finished reading it. We were just there at the very, very end. So I want you to go ahead and finish reading that all on your own, okay? I know you won't have any of the glorious, wonderful little voices that everyone likes to add, but just read it to yourself in funny voices all on your own. That's fine too. Okay. Read that. Do the Chapter 8 review. Okay. Get that turned in, and I will accept that as a quiz grade for you. So just make sure you do it right. Okay. Don't fool around with it. Make sure you do it right. All right. And then take the test. Just make sure you take the test by the end of the week. It needs to be done by Saturday night, midnight. Okay. That's the latest I can set. But you can do it Tuesday, Thursday, whenever you feel comfortable taking it, go ahead and get it done, okay? As we've done in the past, just as in class, I will allow you to use your workbook and your textbooks, okay? Now, I know that almost all of you have workbooks and textbooks. I know there's 2 exceptions out there at this point as of now, because some of you haven't responded to my video yet, or into the check-in quiz, but for everybody else, keep hold of those, keep checking. We're going to do a lot of stuff with those, but I am going to go ahead and add some other stuff in for those people that can't get a hold of their books, okay? If need be, we might be able to find some way to get some screenshots or captions of the book to you, all right, in the future. But for now, let's see what we can do on our own, see what we can find, okay? All right. With that, if you have any questions, again, feel free to give me an email. All right. Any concerns or problems or anything else, feel free to holler at me. I do have my phone number that I added into that email that I sent the other day. All right. So feel free to shoot me a call if you really, really need it. Okay. No prank calls. That's annoying. All right. But other than that, love you guys, and I will see you all later. Bye.